Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Ragini SR. How are you all? I hope so you're all doing great. Today I'm going to tell you something about English communication. Definitely it will be helpful to you all. I Okay, dear friends, I'm not an expert person to speak something in English, but along with you all, I also learn something in English. I want to be learn English something along with you all. Okay, so how did I learn this much of English? In fifth standard, believe me, I had learned alphabets in English. Before that, in my first standard, second standard, third, and fourth standard, I did not know about English alphabets. It hadn't been introduced from the first standard. It hadn't been introduced. In the fifth standard only it had been introduced. There I had learnt about English alphabets. So to read and write in that fifth standard I had learnt. But with understanding level there was a zero. I was nothing to speak English language. Compared to this era to that era, lot of difference. There was especially rural background student. I was a rural background student. How it was possible to learn English language in this generation? Students definitely they are very lucky. Everything is available for them. Parents also take care of their children. But those days parents were also not much of aware regarding the education, regarding the studies. Basically they are illiterate people. They did not know anything except my siblings. Everybody in our family members also did not speak in English. They do not speak in English except my siblings. With my friends also I never used to talk in English with them because lack of practice, lack of knowledge regarding that. There was nothing. I said I was a zero about English language. So after with neighborer also we did not speak in English. Nobody was there to speak in English. When it comes to the college level, there was also same thing happened. I studied in Kannada medium. I proud to be say I am Kannadati. But when it comes to that professional life, definitely I need to speak English. It is required to speak in English. Otherwise, utterly I failed. Definitely I can't get the success because I had to be learn English language. I will have to be learn English language properly. I want to be learn fluent English. I have chosen this platform because of that reason. And when it comes to degree, I took optional English. There I had learned something. In PG also I have completed MA in English. There I had learned something, new literary terms which have been introduced. So I was quite happy to learn that. If you fumble while you are speaking with anybody, do not get hesitation. Nobody is perfect in the world. Everybody mistakes something. Okay? If you do not speak English properly, not to be considered, you are not a well versed person, or you are not a intelligent, you are not a talented person, it's not considered. Everybody has unique quality, everybody has unique talent, intelligence, brave. Everybody has that. Everybody has that much of talent as their level, as their circumstances. It is very important. That environment is very important to speak English, to learn English. If there is very rural background, it is a very interior place. I born and brought up in a very interior place. Environment was quite poor. However, we could have been come over that. That was the biggest task. That was the toughest task of us. Definitely. You will have to become over that. That is the main intention of this video. You just read what you have, not to spend the money for that. If you want to be spent, you can. For buying the book, you can be invest the money. No problem at all. If you do not have the money, do not problem. Don't worry about that. Use the mobile, search in Google, that new terms and literary terms, those words meaning also you just get it, and read something. Your siblings books, if it is available at your home, you take and read. Definitely, you just learn something. Three or four words meaning, if you learn every day, it means a lot. That means your learning process is truly good. And newspaper, if it is available, old newspaper or new newspaper, today's newspaper or yesterday newspaper or tomorrow's newspaper, that is not a matter. So newspaper is nothing but newspaper. There is plenty of information, lot of information is there. You just read about that. You want to be learn something, you read the newspaper. You go through of the library, if it is near to your house, you go to the library, utilize that. If you do not have the time, do not worry. Always I suggest for the beginners to watch cartoons in English. It is very funny, one thing. It gives a good message for us, and very interesting to watch those videos. I personally, and English dubbed movies is available in YouTube channel. Please watch that. Definitely it gives an entertainment, and it is story based movies are also dubbed in English. Watch those movies. Definitely it will be helpful to you, I hope so. That's why I'm suggesting you all. And kids story books you read, when we addict to read those books, definitely it's very interesting and give something one pleasure. Ultimately we get pleasure, happiness. That's the thing we need, and isn't it? Okay, are you understanding my language? I hope so you are understanding my language. I also in learning process. One more suggestion is for you. If you have a kids at your home, start to talk with them. So you make them to learn English easily, and also your English which has been improved by them also, because it needs some practice. You read the lesson every day. After completion of reading the lesson, they have given glossary words. For difficult words, they have provided meaning of those difficult words. You must glance about that. It will help you to understand the lesson. And also it will be helpful to you to enhance your vocabulary. That's the thing you need. First time you won't be understand the author's intention, what theme he has focused on this, what is the intention of author. First time you won't be understand, second time you will be understand little bit, in the third time definitely you will be understand. If you read spontaneously, whole lesson you read, all the syllabus you read, first standard textbook or second standard textbook or high school textbook, college textbook, that is not matter. From kids books, that is also important, that is also countable. For kids books also means a lot. It will definitely help you to all. That is why I suggest you to read kids books first. That is the beginning stage, that is the base should be strong. Montessori kids books, once you read, once you look at that rhymes, plenty of rhymes available in those books. First you read those books with understand, You just try to understand those rhymes, those lessons. Those stories are literally marvelous. You read first. After Montessori books, you come to read the first standard. Later, step by step, we have to be go step by step. uh, all of a sudden, if you take a literature textbook or history of English literature textbook, you don't understand that. How is it possible? Hmm? It's not possible. That is why I'm telling you, if you go step by step, definitely you will get successful. This is what my suggestion. You are master over in that English language. Definitely you read the plenty of books available in the bookstore. You just visit there and buy those books and start to read. I advise you to watch English videos in YouTube channel. Many of them do this wonderfully. Watch their videos, you just understand. So where there is knowledge, where there is wisdom, we give the importance for that, isn't it? So that in this way you just read. There is a technique for reading skill. It has many techniques, phonetics, phonemes, and skimming and scanning. Later I will tell you about that. After that, practice, practice, practice. You just keep it in your mind. So how do you practice? By writing, writing, writing. You just practice like that. Throughout writing, you practice. Definitely it will help you, and I'm sure about that. In a sentence, simple sentence, you practice throughout the writing. Simple sentence becomes complex sentences. Suppose you use simple sentences in your communication, one day complex sentences and difficult sentences, very long sentences, you can be speak. Suppose you use simple sentences in your communication, it certainly it will bring you in one particular level. So speak yourself with the others also, you try to speak. Don't get a hesitation. Okay, dear friends, I hope so you understand this. Please like my videos, to subscribe my YouTube channel, hit the bell button. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Bye bye, take care.